Greetings from Rocky Mountain Gardens. I'm Mary, and today I am going to take you with me to create a spring wreath. Now, my daughter asked me to make one for her front door, which is what I'm going to be doing. And I bought this wreath at Joann's the other day. It was a $40 wreath. The tag is still here on it. And it was 60% off, plus I got another 20% off. So I think this wreath cost me about $8. And as you can see, it does have some greenery around it and some tiny white flowers. We're going to make the quickest wreath ever. So I am going to be using the materials that are here on my island. Let me show you exactly what they are. Be possibly including some greenery, and I want you to know that these all came either from the dollar store, like this one, or these are from Walmart. They're like $2. The peonies and the tulips I got at Joann's for 60% off, plus my 20. And these beautiful roses actually came from Walmart. They were like $3 a stem. I know that seems like a lot. And I may not use them all. If I don't, I'll either use them in another project or maybe even return them. But I'm ready to get started, so let's put this wreath together quick as you can blink your eyes. Well, I changed my mind and decided to use this string of ivy that I've had. I keep this on hand because it's so useful in different floral designs. But I wanted something I can show you here that would be a little darker for foliage than what is already on the wreath. I wanted to contrast more. So I'm going to be winding this string of ivy around the outside of my wreath, and I'll show that to you when I have it hot glued in. And then I have snipped off the tops of the flowers that I showed you a minute ago. I have some of my roses here, 3 of the prettiest peonies from that bush, and some of these darker pink tulips. Let's get started. I wanted to share with you the back side of this wreath, the base that it's made on. And it's made with, actually, I don't know what this material is called, but it is kind of a little bit thicker and different than working with a grapevine wreath. Because of that, I am going to go ahead and utilize, whoopsie, one of these little florist pins. Not sure if you have utilized them in the past yourselves, but they work so well with this type of wreath, really better than hot glue. So let me demonstrate how I'm going to do that. You simply hold on to the base of this garland, and I want this to kind of poof out a little bit. And so I'm gonna bring it around. I wanna make sure it's turned so the ivy is facing the front of the wreath and woven in with the other greenery. And then I take my pin and grab hold right here and simply push it into the base of the wreath. And here now I have the ivy sort of floating out a little bit, and it looks very pretty. All right, you can see I have added that darker green color of the ivy, and now I'm going to start placing in my flowers. And you can watch as I go through this. I am applying hot glue and holding these peonies in until the glue sets, which can take a minute or two, as you can see there. And then we're adding in a rosebud and one of these really luscious, larger roses. They're quite stunning. And then I added in a small tulip with that darker pink color as a contrast.
And continuing here, we just add more of the rose buds and the lovely tulips. The difference in the size and colors and shades of the pink are what really make this special. And you can see I'm also going to be adding in some of the rose leaves, little leaflets, to fill in on areas where they need a little bit more of that darker green color. And we'll just finish up here with the last touches until we have a perfect wreath for my daughter's front door.
Well, guys, what do you think of my new wreath? The pink color is one of my daughter's favorites, and I really like that sort of asymmetrical look on the wreath. It is fantastic, and I hope you like it too. And I hope you notice that when you purchase a wreath on deep clearance, like I did at Joann's, and then you get all your florals either at the Dollar Tree or on clearance or at Walmart, you can make a beautiful spring wreath or a wreath for any time of year. And it can be quick. This took me about 15 minutes. The longest time was waiting for the hot glue to set when I was holding the flowers in place. And so, you know, you can do it and it will turn out beautifully. You just pick your favorite colors or your favorite flowers to use in your wreath. And this asymmetrical look is something a little bit more unique. So I think, you know, your friends will say, "Ooh, where did you get that wreath? It's gorgeous." And then you can proudly say, "I did it myself." And you can say, "I did it on a budget." Now, I want to invite you later this week. I'm going to be putting up another video, which is going to have 3 thrift store flips, makeovers, that we are using in my daughter's house as well. I always enjoy helping her and others with their projects. So guys, come back later this week for my DIYs that you can maybe get some inspiration from as well. And I hope to see you again here at Rocky Mountain Gardens very, very soon. Take care now.